What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kids Win, and I decided to record the rest of this video because I told you some weird shit happened after we had broke up and all that type shit. Yeah, this is the story time of the girl's parents. I don't know what I'm gonna call this, but yeah, we'll see. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna just say it like this. This girl's your parents were fucking crazy, okay? First, they would stay back longer after she would be picked up. And I picked this up, like I had noticed this like a week after it started happening. But I never paid attention to it, like even after I noticed it. I just thought it was weird. So, I've never talked to her parents. I've only met her mom and that type of thing, but like, her parents did not like me for some reason, and I know the reason now, but I'm gonna get to that at the end. So they would just stay back after school, and it would be weird, and I would just see them, I'd spot them, and they just, like, I wouldn't even see someone in the car. I just knew that someone was there, just sitting there, because I know my ex would go, like, she would get into the car. And they would just sit there. Like, I would see her physically go to the car and just get in and just sit there. And then an hour later, because I used to stay back in class, and go to multiple classrooms for no reason. But, I would just see the fucking van still there. And it's weird. But there was this one time, we were at a carnival, or the school had a carnival, and we would just chill out, and like there was a bunch of music and all that. So I didn't realize this till like 30 minutes before I left, or like an hour. So my ex wasn't there, okay? She wasn't able to go to the carnival. So it was just me, my brothers, and like a few other people. And most of the school, I think.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No.
I was walking around and stuff. I went to go see my auntie in her classroom. I saw her parents watching the carnival the entire time. Every step you take, I'll be watching. It was weird. I didn't know what to say, so I kept walking. They never got out the car. I never met them. I would just know they were just sitting there, and it would creep me out because they were just there, and I'm like, haven't y'all left yet? Like, your daughter's already gotten in the car, so explain that to me. But I can't explain what their thought process was. I guess they were thinking if I were to do some weird, like some stupid shit, then they would catch me doing some stupid shit and give her a reason to not be with me or whatever. But I don't even think they knew that we broke up until the school year ended, because she doesn't go to there anymore, and neither do I. So it's just it was weird, and so I don't know. It would do something. It would help me like think stuff out if she would have texted me like during summer, but she never did. So I was like, okay. But I tried, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I figured something out during the carnival too. And I was the type of person, because at the time I had my hair red, and I had, or yeah, like a reddish sandish type color, but so they didn't like how my hair was dyed, I guess, or whatever the case was. Here's a picture of what I looked like before.
Where?
Yeah.
Where's the picture?
I'm actually
Stupid.
There you go. But I don't know why they didn't like me, but I figured it out. I kind of figured it out at the carnival. So, like, before I realized that their car was there, there was a balloon house or whatever, bouncy house or whatever, and there was these 3 girls like on the other side of it, like far down on the other side. And so me, my friend Patrick, and I think it was either Kevin or Sergio, we went down there to talk to them. I scared the crap out of them. But apparently, so these girls are, one of them's, I think, Korean, obsessed with K-pop, but I didn't know that she was a Jehovah's Witness. And this is where things get weird. She mentioned my ex in it, and said,
what's this? My beauty board.
Said that they go to the same church. And that threw me off a little bit, because my ex never said anything about it. She never said anything about her, like, her whole religious type thing. All we've ever talked about is, like, not believing. Like, I never believed that in religious at the time. So, all right, so, I forgot where I left off. Yeah, but they would sit there, and apparently, so that threw me off a little bit, that they went to the same church, which I didn't really care, but it threw me off because we never talked about any religious stuff. So, it confused me. But apparently, her parents and her were Jehovah's Witnesses, but when we talked, she said she wasn't religious, like, at all. So I was like,
now shut up and drive.
I was in it too. I was laying back like this watching my video now, and I looked up and I was in the video like
Shut the fuck up.
but say hi to my mom.
Boy, you ugly as hell, boy.
Gotcha, bitch.
So guys, I don't know how to continue the video. That was really it, but it still threw me off. All the type of stuff threw me off. But yeah, this video is going to end, and I will push it into like a vlog, like a story time / vlog. So yeah, this is very short.
A brisa vem do mar, eu no teu olhar, uma estrela no céu. Sinto teu desejo a querer o teu beijo, e narro numa lua de mel, de mel. Danço a rolar roquinho, tcha tcha tcha, sou estrela.